believe that should make me live right there. I hate that it does that. Okay, on display capture. If this is working, apologizing already for all over the place. Just wanted to check and verify that it is actually up. Yep, it is, and I am wasting time. All right. What's up, everybody? Just wanted to go ahead and start the stream off by reading through some of the patch notes. I'm not going to be going through everything, but I did want to go through some of the things that I think are important highlights. Let me actually turn this down. Oh, and just to make sure you guys aren't getting double audio. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. First ever stream, guys. Just wanted to go through some of these patch notes. Of course, we've got the new class perks coming in, and these I'm gonna actually be releasing a video on this week, so I won't touch too much on this. But this is probably the change I'm the most excited about in this patch. Being able to carry more ammo as an assault legend and also access to red bins, revealing care packages for the skirmisher class, scanning survey beacons as the recon class, which is pretty crazy, but the fact that you can only do it once per ring is a little bit of a limiting factor. Reading the ring console is now moved to the controller legends, which we can all agree is great because these guys needed some help, and this is probably the strongest buff that they could have gotten. Just being able to figure out where endgame is by themselves. And then, of course, we've got the support class, my favorite class, at least with Lifeline being in it. Being able to craft banners with materials is awesome. So, really happy to see that. Of course, we've got Team Deathmatch. We're going to be checking out some of that today. I'm excited to be checking out the new weapon. Unfortunately, because I am a newer YouTuber, I didn't get to do the whole, check it out early and release footage. So if you haven't, or if you've already seen this, I apologize, but I do want to go through some of this stuff because I think it's interesting, and some of you guys might have wanted to hear my takes. The firing range changes are great. It's still actually not on par with Apex Mobile's firing range, but being able to change some of this stuff up, creating dummy movement, and being able to make a target that is the size of an actual person move at the speed of a normal person is pretty useful when you talk about just practicing your aim and learning how to track enemies. So I use the firing range a lot actually for practice to make sure that I can keep up and not fall off on my gameplay. But for those of you who have not been using it, there's now a much bigger reason, and you can control the shield level of the dummies, which I think is appreciated for most of us. It's actually the only way to do this before was to activate the Easter egg, and the Easter egg was cool. But sometimes you just want to fight against an enemy that's not shooting back at you, so you can practice your aim. And having multiple dummies firing at you at once could be a little bit tough to deal with. Orientation matches. This doesn't really impact me very much, but for people that are coming in new, they're going to go into bot lobbies, literal bot lobbies. Only robots for the most part, and that way they can keep that initial skill bucket they had of people that are just trying out the game. But instead of throwing them into real games with real people, they're going to give them a chance to learn how the matches work, and it's more about how they should be rotating, how they should be playing, what weapons are good, because those are important things. So I think this is a good change, giving people orientation matches so that they don't have to go up against the sweats right off the bat. And my whole thing whenever I talk about Apex is I want the new player experience to be good because we all love the game, but new players trying out the game may not have that same love for it, and it can be hard for them to find that love if they're constantly being destroyed by people that are way better than them. So I really like that change. But this is where things get really interesting. Apex is first a gun game, so anytime that they add stuff into the game that's about the weapons, it has the biggest impact on the meta. Some people misunderstood when I was talking about this before that I wanted them to make the weapons unbalanced. That's not what I want. What I want is for them to intentionally guide the weapon balance. And as you can see, based on this season, as we get into some of these changes, they are trying to shift the meta away from the stale way that it's been in the past. First off, making shotguns better. So we're moving back into a shotgun meta. They've added a gold bolt to the shotguns, which is going to allow you to reload while sliding. So no more of the kinetic feeder hop up. It's just going to be a feature on the gold bolt. Secondly, care package rotation. Hemlock is going into the care package. Rampage is coming back to the floor. We're all probably a little bit nervous about the Rampage coming back to the floor, but the Hemlock going into the care package is a great change. It's going to give them the ability to put the Hemlock back on top without it being something that makes everybody mad because everyone is running it. So the Hemlock is probably going to be a monster this season, but you're only going to see it every so often. At least with my luck, I'll probably never see it. Weapon crafting is changing up the rotation. The Volt and the Longbow are going into the crafter. I hate this. I hate this with a burning passion. The Longbow is my favorite sniper. The Volt is my favorite SMG. I don't like that they're coming out. Also, I hate it whenever the G7's on the floor. This is a hot take. I hate the G7. I don't like picking it up. I suck with the weapon. So the fact that it's back on the floor means that there's a chance that I can land on it, and if I land on it, I'm gonna die. So I know that's a bot take. I know everybody loves the G7. I know if you're bad with the G7, you're trash at the game. I'm well aware. You don't need to comment it. I know it already. I prefer the 30-30 repeater. Something about the bullet speed and the fire rate of the G7 just does not work for me. I do not hit my shots. I hate the fact that it's back on the floor. But the car is back. We can all rejoice. Gold weapon rotation, the Nemesis, the Rampage, the PK, the Wingman, R99. I almost never find gold weapons, so this means nothing to me. Anvil Hop Up is being removed from the R301 in the flatline. They are clearly this season trying to make the R301 in the flatline less relevant to the meta. They've gotten rid of the hop up, which means that they're not going to be competing with the marksmans anymore. They have also, you'll see later, nerfed the R301, which nobody ever thought was going to happen. But they've re-added hammer point rounds to the game, which we can all be happy about that as well. It's going to be great to find an RE45 and also be able to run hammer points at the same time, just like back in the old days. It also just, to me, felt weird to not have hammer point rounds in the game. Don't understand why they got removed, but I'm glad to see them back. Rarity has been increased to legendary. That's fair. We all know how strong hammer points can be. You're probably going to see me accidentally hit the right click a ton of times because that's just what I do. Car SMG reduced the base ammo capacity to 19, trying to lower the car's strength so that it's not the only go-to assault rifle that people go with. And they also buffed the R99 back up to 12 damage. So for those of you who are newer to the game, this is actually how much damage the R99 used to do. And it was considered a little bit broken. I don't think the R99 was ever broken, but it did lead to a meta where people would just sprint into your face and kind of beam you down. You know, people talk about aim assist now, but back when the R99 was strong is when people would really just ram their gun into your face and take advantage of that aim assist. That's probably going to be happening a bit more, but I'm actually happy to see the R99 get a buff. It's one of the weapons that kind of fell off for no good reason. It just sort of fell out of favor when the car came into the game. So seeing the R99 strong, it was already strong in Season 15, but seeing it even stronger now, I'm actually happy about. It's going to be a good change to the meta to make things a little bit more close range, kind of get rid of some of these poke battles that we've been getting caught up in that lead to more third partying. Assault rifles, they've significantly reduced the hipfire accuracy. I'm actually going to probably be making a short or a video about this, and I've recorded some footage showing the hipfire. But one of the things I love about the flatline personally is that the hipfire accuracy turns it into effectively an SMG. You don't have to worry about aiming down sights with the flatline a lot of the time. If you get up in the, yeah, if you get up in their face and you hip fire, it was pretty good. Um, so I'm curious how much significantly reduced is, because when they significantly reduced the Spitfire accuracy at the hip recently, it was a significant buff. And even though you can still kill people with the hip fire, there's a lot of times where you're going to die in hip fire battles. And I'm kind of hoping that that's not the case with the ARs. I know that they don't want them to compete with the SMGs anymore, but you want to have at least the option at close range to not have to aim down sights and slow your movement. But here's the craziest thing. You've seen me hovering over it. R301 damage reduced from 13 or to 13 from 14. So it's not a huge change, but this is going to increase the amount of bullets it takes to kill enemies at certain shield levels. I haven't figured out the exact numbers yet. I think Daz already has a video out about this, but this is a huge change that they've nerfed the R301. The first thing it does is it brings it back into line with the flatline. After they recently nerfed the flatline damage, they didn't touch the R301, and that created a situation where the 301 is kind of just better. Flatline, of course, still hits like a truck, but if you wanted the best AR in the game, kind of had to go with the 301. They made it so that the flatline was always accurate but equal to the 301 in damage. Then they made it so that the 301 was accurate and could do kind of more damage over time. So now they've kind of brought it back in line. It's not the clearest take, but that's kind of what I'm seeing myself. The last thing is the Hemlock being moved to the care package, getting a super buff, damage up to 23, headshot multiplier increased to 1.8, better recoil, boosted loader included. So this is going to be absolutely nuts. And the Mastiff and the Peacekeeper both getting buffs. The Mastiff getting a tighter spread, and they're getting stocks, which means you're going to be able to reload faster, and you're going to have increased handling. So again, I have footage for this, but I'll be showing that at a later date. And then they've increased the projectile size at close range. Hopefully what this means is when you're up close and you're kind of hip firing, or when you're up close and you aim at somebody and you are going for a headshot, a lot of times you would miss a couple of the pellets by default. I'm assuming that this is supposed to address that so that you can get less 6s, less 11s, and hit more consistent damage with the Mastiff up close. They haven't increased the damage on the weapon. They've just increased the ability to actually land its maximum damage, which should be interesting to see. Like I said, we're looking like we're going to move into a shotgun meta. They've also given a stock to the Peacekeeper, increased the projectile size at range. I don't know if I like this change. The Peacekeeper is already pretty strong. I don't feel like it needed this, but maybe some people were having trouble with the Peacekeeper. I personally don't like it because of the timing, but hitting shots with the Peacekeeper always feels like you do a lot of damage. The EVA 8 increased projectile size at close range. Again, just leaning into that, making these weapons better. Rampart LMG reduced to 26 damage from 28. It's still at 26 damage, guys. So it's not that the Rampage is broken, but 26 damage always felt annoying to me, because what that means is if you get shot one time, you have to pop 2 cells to heal. It's annoying. There's no reason for it. You're always gonna have 1 health missing because nobody's gonna waste a shield cell for that 1 damage. But for me personally, who is mildly OCD, this is just annoying. I hate it. I just wish they would make it 25. It's unnecessary for it to be 26. We have marksman rifles in the game. We don't need this gun to function as a marksman rifle, which is what it does with this 26 damage. Anyway, energy decay slower when not firing, just to make it so that you can't always have this weapon charged up. And here we go, guys. A nerf to the scan meta. There's a ton of changes to the scan meta. But the first thing is that Seer's heartbeat sensor only works when you only see the scan on the passive heartbeat sensor when the heartbeat beats. It's a terrible way to say that, but you only see the heartbeat sensor in time with the person, the heartbeat of the person you're shooting at, or that you're aiming at. What this means, though, is that if your enemy is lower on health, you're going to be able to track their location more. because the heart beats faster when the health is low. So when the health gets low on the enemy, you're going to be able to see them more often. There is also the lock-on indication will now only show on the heartbeat cadence. Oh, that's the same thing I was just saying. So there was one more thing. Oh, the audio from the passive is now more audible to enemy players. So there was a time a few seasons ago when Seer first came out. I was playing him, and I was aiming at the enemy, and my friend was telling me, "Don't do that. You're making a lot of noise." Well, what I learned later on is that my allies could hear that noise, but the enemies couldn't really hear it. Now, and it's not just now that they've added this. This actually was shadow added in the last patch, and people just didn't talk about it. But now, Seer's ultimate or Seer's passive will make more noise for the enemy. They'll be able to track you down if you're not careful how often you're using it. The tactical no longer shows a full body scan on scan targets. I don't know why they did that. Like it's not exactly the easiest thing to land at every skill level. It's still pretty easy if you're paying attention to get out of the way of it. So not being able to see the full body scan, that means you're just gonna see the health of the person. I don't know. It was a fun thing to be able to pair the tactical with the ultimate, but I get that they're trying to make these scan legends and the ability to know exactly where your opponent is a little less strong. I think that addressing his heartbeat sensor was probably the biggest issue that Bangalore's had. If you have scan on somebody with the tactical, I just feel like the full body scan was cool. And removing it is just removing a cool factor. You're still going to see the person's health bar directly above their head, so it's not going to stop you from knowing where they are. This just makes the ability less cool, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe some people have a better take on this that it's a good change. I personally just think it's unnecessary. Ultimate no longer reveals on initiation. That's actually pretty huge because what it means is you have a chance to duck. Duration increased from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. So just giving people giving it a little less uptime, and then also increasing the cooldown. This was on a very low cooldown. You could literally have it every fight, so this is a pretty significant buff, a nerf. Passive for Bloodhound, White Ravens. I am just going to test this out in game because there's a lot to read here, but essentially you have these White Ravens that will lead you to enemies now. And then they will leave a trail for Bloodhound to follow in the direction of enemies. And then your ultimate will also launch a Raven towards the nearest team. These are interesting changes. I'm curious to see how they actually play out. I think reading it's going to be completely pointless because I've read through this already and it's not quite clear how effective this is going to be. They don't tell you the range of everything. But we'll see. Also, though, using the White Raven will recover 25% of your tactical and ultimate charge. This is pretty big. What they've done in response to that is that your ultimate no longer reduces the cooldown of your tactical. So the reason people play Bloodhound a lot of the time was so that they could pop dog. You can scan every 4 seconds, and that's not a thing anymore. You're not going to be able to do that. In order to get that cooldown, you're going to have to grab one of these Ravens. And then the other thing is that the scan is now reduced from 3 seconds of uptime on the visual to 1 second. So you're going to get a full body scan for 1 second to know where they are, and then you'll have a diamond that kind of follows them after that. But you're not going to be able to just see where the enemy is for that entire 3 seconds. So they're really trying to nerf the scan meta. I think Bangalore is going to be a lot stronger because of this. Mirage got a increase to his passive where you will be invisible after you revive, and the person you revive will be invisible. Excuse me. This is a change that I think most of us have been asking for a while. If you've been around the buff Mirage area, and then bamboozles are only triggered after bullets. So in order to make this tracking of the bamboozle, you're going to be able to track the enemy for a little bit longer, and the marker is going to follow your enemy. That's going to be pretty powerful. But in order to make it so you can't just track the enemy for free, you can't just send your Mirage through a thermite grenade or through a Watson pylon anymore. You're going to have to actually get hit or have somebody fire at it or hit it in order to track their location. Pathfinder, huge buffs. His passive has been moved to looking at the care package, which is in line with the skirmisher ability now instead of scanning the respawn beacon or the survey beacon. Wow. And then his zip line range increased by 60%. I'm so glad that the zip line range is going up, and now it's going up even further than it was originally. So I'm happy to see this. Max speed on the zip line increased by 66% just to make you a little bit harder to hit. Acceleration and exit speed adjustments. I'm hoping what this means is that it's in line with the way zip rails work, where you can maintain and your momentum when you jump on and off. But we'll see today. Targeting improvements so that you'll actually know where it's going to go and be able to, actually hit the thing you're trying to shoot at. There's so many times on, what is that map called? Broken Moon, where you go to shoot your thing, and instead of it going where you were clearly aiming, it hits a tree. It's really annoying. I'm hoping that this new UI will fix that, and then you can no longer put it at the end of out of bounds zones. Wraith, portal distance has been doubled. So actually, again, more effective than it used to be. This is probably going to put Wraith back on top, at least in the pro scene, because the reason she had stopped being picked is because her range had been decreased. The portal duration is decreased from 60 seconds to 45 seconds. This could actually be more of a buff because it means that people won't be able to take advantage of your portals as long. But you are going to have to be a little bit more mindful. You're going to have to change the timing in your mind of at what point does Wraith's portal go away. And then she also gets speed over time as she's creating longer portals. So she's going to be harder to hit while she's setting her portal. Horizon just got her aim nerfed in the gravity lift, but she's going to go up the gravity lift faster. We're just happy to see any change to Horizon. She's annoying to me, but I'm weird. Passive combat revive for Lifeline. This is the change I'm here for. You no longer slow as much when you're going to revive somebody. There's so many times where people are like, revive me, revive me, revive me, while you're in the middle of a gunfight. You can't revive somebody in the middle of a gunfight because you get slowed down, and that slow can kill you. People don't seem to understand how Lifeline works because they don't play Lifeline. But this is going to make that a little less irritating, that you can actually just kind of run past your teammate and tap them and keep moving. This in combination with the support passive is going to give Lifeline a lot of options in combat when it comes to her down to teammates. And then decrease the drop animation speed of the care package from 14 to 8 seconds, which means that along with the light not popping up until it hits the ground, you're going to have a lot more time to grab the care package and get out of the way so people can't just hard track you. The new map rotation, World's Edge, Stormpoint, Broken Moon. I am not happy to see both of these in rotation at the same time. I like Broken Moon. I personally like Stormpoint. But I do feel like having these two maps is going to make people really irritated with pubs this season. Stormpoint and Broken Moon are maps that are so big that in ranked they're really well paced, but for pubs they're just not it. And the fact that Olympus is gone again and we didn't have it even for the full season last season, to me is a huge problem. Olympus is a map that's got a very fast pace. You kind of know where people are going to be. Stormpoint and Broken Moon, on the other hand, are maps where you don't know where people are going to be aside from the two main places that they land. So you get into a fight at the beginning. If you survive that fight, you're just going to be running around looking for people. I find that irritating. I would have loved to see Kings Canyon return since they're doing this whole big anniversary event. And of course, Olympus is my favorite map, so I would have liked to see that in rotation. This kind of sucks to me. But, we've got a lot of cool things going on this season. It's going to be a more close range meta because of the way that they're changing up the weapons. So maybe it's not as bad as I think. The rest of this, I'm not going to read through, except for the fact that you can have a higher chance of becoming Nessie and you can be any team in gun run now. But you can read through these. I want to get into the actual game because I feel like I've spent a lot of time talking about the patch notes. But it's a cool change, and I'm excited to see what happens with this season. I just realized that I think I've been looking at the Xbox capture this entire time. I am an idiot. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the actual gameplay. And I have not actually signed in yet, so we're going to be seeing this together. If I did somehow miss out on recording anything, I'll wait.
Block out the noise. Just you and the target.
games, Eduardo Silva is proud to present Team Deathmatch! The Legends are clearly loving this new competition, and who could blame them? Eduardo Silva has outdone himself again!
Life's tough, no friends, Apex.
I can guarantee that gun is not that crazy in game. It might be good, but it's not gonna be that good.
Well, now, guess we don't make such a bad team after all.
We'll see.
Also, I didn't mention this, but we didn't get really any map changes this season. They did add the celebration stuff to the stream, or to the game, but that's about it. I am gonna be playing Pathfinder. I'll open those things later. I was initially gonna go and do the firing range just so I could check some stuff out, but because it took me so long to get through the patch notes, I think I'm actually gonna jump straight into Team Deathmatch, get a good warm up, see how this mode feels. I was gonna say, if I did somehow idiotically leave the screen on the game instead of going through the patch notes on the screen, I will go ahead and just delete that from the VOD with the editor. And hopefully when people watch this, all they'll see is this fantastic gameplay that you're about to see right now. So we're gonna check this out. Actually, I'm gonna back out because I just realized that I am on Singapore servers and they are probably dead. So what I'm gonna do is switch to Tokyo. Fun fact, right now I am in Delhi, and while my internet is good, the closest server is Bahrain, and the Bahrain servers are dead. So there's no way to really play this without a ping that's not around 100. But as you can see, the Tokyo servers are pretty lively. Usually I can get a good server here. 120, unfortunately, is about the best that I can hope for. Somebody's already taking Pathfinder. Is that what's happening here?
I was created for this, I think.
Science didn't sleep, and neither do we, right, Newt?
You sign in with my Google. Check out the menaces. Yeah, King's 150. It's about normal. Ooh, this is way faster. Okay. And that's where the 150 ping comes in. That's not what that guy. Ooh, somebody's trying to light me up. Oh! Alright. Another one coming. No! Where's this guy? Hopefully they don't see me. Don't see me, don't see me. Feel free to leave criticisms of the gameplay. I will not listen to them because I know that I'm not the greatest at this game, but I appreciate the comments nonetheless. Dang it. Nope, there it was. Oh, flipping it. No!
There's a void in your heart, and I put it there.
One kill so far. First game of the day, so I'll cut myself some slack.
Sponsored by Revelry.
I messed up horribly. A little bit of lag threw me off a little bit. Shouldn't have been aiming down the sights. I need to test out the hip fire anyway. Let's test out this zipline speed. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was completely stupid.
Next time, acquire better loot.
A team has reached half the points necessary for victory.
There seems to be a little bit more latency than I expected on this one, so I might end up switching to a different server. Okay. This is where that not being detected immediately comes in, because he's not able to see me off the bat. I was actually able to duck and not have to worry about his passive stealing. I'm gonna stay sitting in there. I waited until I ran back. Dude, what's this? These guys are just pulling together. Oh, he jumped. I didn't think he was gonna jump. That's the Wraith. Let me switch to a loadout that I know how to use. Okay, well, never mind. I do wish that on the respawn in these modes that you had the option to choose when you spawn back in. Sometimes it's a little bit too quick. No, Horizon, what the heck? Why did you throw that? Okay, well, so much for that kill. You guys are pretty decent.
Repairing my damages.
Pretty not this game. I may end up switching up my setup so I'm not looking down at my screen. What is this Wraith? This guy is literally just gonna stay up here the whole game. Okay. What I think this path buff is actually going to be useful for is things like this, because I can just quickly get up on height. I think there's more than one guy up here. I'm going to risk it. Okay, there's not one guy up here. Okay, buddy. Game has not gone well for me, I'll tell you that. Aren't it, dude?
Don't
Wow.
be afraid of the dark. Find comfort in the light.
Well, luckily for me, you guys watching don't come here for the high tier gameplay. You come for my fantastic personality. Or maybe you come to make fun of the subpar gameplay. I don't know. 301 in hand. No longer need to practice. This is actually the first time I've played this season, so everybody has an advantage over me. That's my excuse. Wow, I don't know how I gotta kill this. Okay, let me move this real quick. Ooh, can I move this?
Pick-me-ups are coming.
Put this a little bit closer, and then also actually feel like my screen is super zoomed in. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me.
Fling it there, mate.
Dude, respect the 1v1.
Friend of mine. Next time, acquire better loot.
Okay, the interface still does that. Look at this range. Maybe could have hit this before. All right. I thought it was an enemy. Wow. Oh, I got this maze. Just gonna shoot this guy through the window. Dude! Well, luckily my teammates are good. But also, unluckily my teammates are good. I'm just gonna get shot in the back every time, aren't I? I know this is my first game, but I didn't expect to be this bad. I need to drop these 2
Sponsored by Chevrolet.
The heck? Alright, hold on a second. Dude! Like, I feel like if you're in the middle of changing weapons, it should just wait. Please let me switch. Especially since it lets you stay there if you're switching legends. I'm actually going to switch to Lifeline. I feel like part of the reason I'm dying so much is just that I'm getting beamed. And that I'm not quite used to playing Pathfinder. Darn it.
There's a void in me,
Did I get shot by the seer?
and I put
Or
it
the
there.
wraith? Yes. As you can see right there, I died because I got double teamed and this man has no honor. One of the reasons I really like Lifeline for this mode. By the way, Candy recently made a video talking about how the Japanese servers, people were more likely to play normally. I've been playing on the Japanese servers, and it's just as bad as America. Don't be fooled. But one of the reasons I like Lifeline for this mode is the fact that she can heal up without taking time and wasting resources. Ooh, atrocious aim. Atrocious. That's fine. I'm just gonna reposition. Probably could have killed that guy, but stay alive.
1 second.
Yep, eventually I got him. Sometimes patience is better than aggression. Ah. First. Okay, you guys all saw that no red, right? I was gonna say. Ooh, flatline. Now we'll get to check out the, okay. I'm pretty sure I changed my weapon. No, I didn't. I changed the scope and didn't actually choose the weapon, so I got specialist. That's what happened. I can't be the only one that doesn't like doing the sniper start on the... You can start with your ult? That's interesting. Ah!
There's a void in your heart.
Alright, let me actually switch. Can't be the only one who doesn't like when the sniper starts with a sniper scope. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody uses it. Maybe on PC you guys do, but I'll never understand it. Oh, there's 2. 3. What the heck?
Don't be afraid of the dark. Find comfort in the light.
Oh, and most of my team left. I don't understand people who leave games. Especially like this, when we, first game we dominated these guys. Granted, I'm not helping very much, but this game is basically over now. Because they're just going to be able to keep triple teaming us every time. I know I'm playing this for content, but also I don't like to leave games. My teammate left. Kind of curious actually what will happen if I'm the only one left in the lobby.
Care package being delivered. Sponsored by Rex.
All those rumors about how Japan is this great place and everybody collaborates and works together and people have a sense of teamwork. It's all a lie. All of my teammates left.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Find comfort.
The worst part about this is that it's actually going to take longer to lose because these guys only can get 2 kills at a time. It's kind of frustrating. That might be a point. Yeah, if I'm the only one left, this is kind of pointless. Unfortunately, this game can only end. I didn't want to leave, but at this point, there's no reason to stay. There's no reason to stay.
There's a void in your heart, and I put.
It's really unfortunate when people leave the game like that. It just ruins the experience for everybody else. Oh, that's right. I didn't even check out the battle pass. I'll do that in a second. Well, actually, I can do it while I wait. Never mind. See, I have 5 likes. I don't see that there's anybody watching, but if you are currently watching and I just can't see you, welcome to the stream. Feel free to comment if you want.
Never met a problem a dibutyl phthalate compound explosive couldn't fix.
It's only over when it's over.
Today will be one of those experiences you'll sit back and say, oh yeah, I remember that.
As much as that first game was rough, I do think one of the best parts about them adding a team deathmatch mode is just that it's a mode that you don't have to care about. And I know that probably sounds bad, but it's honestly nice to play a game where you're not concerned with your one life or worried about maybe your stats. Although I do hope that they eventually add stat tracking and things like that to this mode. I think it would be really cool and helpful. Is it just me or was that Bloodhound skin yellow? Also, is anybody sad that they've removed arenas? I know for me personally it's not that big of a deal, but I also, wow, that was terrible. I also know there were some people for whom arenas was their ride or die. So the fact that it's gone is probably a big deal for them. Ah.
Oh no! Did that hurt, darling?
Of course, it's a Horizon. Yeah, if you're watching this now, let me know in chat. If you're watching this later, let me know down in the comments. Are you sad that Arenas is gone, or are you happy that they've replaced it with Team Deathmatch? Because this is something we've all wanted for a long time, but I don't know how many people are happy that Arenas is gone. It wasn't an awful mode, it just wasn't for most of the player base, I guess. I do find it odd that people are not interested in playing arenas, but everybody is asking for them to bring Search and Destroy to Apex. I hate that idea, but I don't like Search and Destroy in any game, so that's just me. This guy's gonna try to jump down. Yep. What? I missed. I should have switched. Looks like after that first game, the matchmaker has realized that I am not meant to be in a sweaty lobby like that. Give me a second, my screen is falling over. Dude, what? Okay, here we go. Patience is a virtue. Oh, there's a guy there. Oop, ball. Here we go. Like all I had to do was switch to the oh no! Alternator. Dang it.
What a sad little creature you are.
Nessie balloon? Let me see. Where is it at? I didn't see that one. I like this the Watson one over here though. I think these are cool. Ah, I see it. Yeah. Supposedly they've added those to all of the maps as part of the celebration. Oh. Wow, I am terrible. That's understandable. That's actually why I decided to do this stream, is because I know for a lot of people the update takes a long time and it's hard to actually play the game when it comes out. So I figured that I'd just start up a stream, talk to people that are interested in watching it, and maybe share the excitement with people that aren't able to play themselves.
Too slow on the draw.
Troops to the rescue.
Actually,
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
I appreciate that. I'm not the greatest player at the game, but I do enjoy it. Part of why I'm happy that they added TDM is just that I can kind of hop in, relax, not really worry about how well I'm doing.
Sponsored by Chevrex.
Oh, I don't know if I like that loadout. What else do I? Take this off.
Get to bamboozling.
Wow. Okay. That was my fault. Terrible positioning. I should not have been right there. And I forgot to change the scope again. Somebody got him.
Firing a frag.
Let me just take both of these off.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Mirage, I'm not falling for that. Whoa. Shield bud. L-Star is so broken. Nobody's using this right now because they don't realize how good it is, but it's such a good weapon.
Healing up. She'll be right.
Dang it. Wasn't paying attention. Just looking at chat. iTemp and so far always talking about how bad the L-Star is whenever they get it. They don't know.
Delivering care package. Sponsored by Chevrex.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
You might have died to lag there. Sliding. Dude, this guy will follow me around the corner. You went above.
Healing up. She'll be right. Old father, give me some.
Oh yeah, it does turn like a yellowish color now. That's interesting. You peek. Never mind. Where'd she go? I actually think Bang is going to be really strong this season. What the heck? Get out of here. Ah. I keep forgetting to change the scopes for these guns. Fun fact for you guys on controller, if you press start while you're sprinting, you can actually keep running. Figure most people probably know that already, but in case you didn't. Ooh, a gold L-Star. Respawn's optic choices have never made sense to me. Whoa! Every time I look away from the screen, man.
Sad little creature you are.
Alright, real quick. What?
Marking our surroundings.
Guy on the left. There's 2 guys on the left. Well, it might be a mirage. Herein lies the problem with the mirage tactic, or the mirage ult. People are watching you, they know exactly where you are. Going up the stairs up there. Kind of thought he'd be too smart to do that, but... Here's somebody else, but I can't tell where they are. Oh, there. Alright, that's a bad fight. Ouch. That's an enemy. Ah. I agree, Pap is OP now. This time I have the right scopes. This will be helpful. Hopefully she makes this guy out. I love the Pathfinder zipline change. It's so good. There we go. Typical Octane, stimming around so much he had no health. Oh, did they win? No, we won. Let's go. Oh no, we lost. What? Did we lose the first game? Oh, we must have lost the first game. I mean, I guess when I'm in first place, that's kind of what happens. But that's the benefit of these casual modes, is that you can play them and maybe not even, you don't even have to win. You just kind of enjoy your time playing it. Alright, let me go ahead and grab the battle pass. I typically get this for free because every season you get enough materials to get it for free. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be buying any of these unless there's something just absolutely crazy down here, which it doesn't look like there is. This lifeline skin is nice, though. I'll go through the skins later. It seems like a lot to go through. I do want to see how Habitat 4 plays on Team Deathmatch, because I know for arenas, people weren't a fan of this map very much. What do I do with? Is my phone over there?
This place is something else. Let's go.
Trust your senses, and victory will follow.
I just polished my grapple.
Might as well try out one of these shotguns. Maybe it'll turn me into an Eva god. Oh! Ah. I'd actually like to check out Bloodhound and Seer, but I don't feel like for Team Deathmatch they're that useful. Alrighty then. Spitfire and load up, there'd be a Rampart player. There's no shot.
What happened? You had this in the bag. I mean, the bag had a big hole in it, but still.
I should have stayed ducked.
Throwing thermite grenade. Healing my wounds.
Repairing my damages.
Alright, there's a guy over here. Go with the Eva. Hit him with some up close and personal. Of course, he's uphill. Please don't. Teammate. It's okay.
Take a note from a friend of mine. Next time, acquire better loot.
Teammate just abandoned me there.
Thermite grenade set. Scanning the area. Repairing my damages.
Whoops. Alrighty then. Kind of saw that coming. I'm just gonna hold this corner. Yep. I was really hoping that my shields would come back before I should have waited.
You had this in the bag. I mean, the bag had a big hole in it, but
This
still.
actually might be a good map for this gun. I don't think that this is more of a long-range weapon like everybody's using it. I think it's more of a mid-range. I'm at 100% now.
Sponsored by Chevrolet.
Okay.
What happened? You had this in the bag. I mean, the bag had a big hole in it, but still.
Give me a second.
Contact with target.
After this one, I'll probably run some BR just because I wanted to check out what Battle Royale feels like. Somebody's over here with a bow. Can I get that? I'm blind. Let me
I used
switch
to go by the name Hope, which is
this
something
optic
you've
to
lost.
this. Yeah, I'm calling it now. This weapon's going to be a monster up close, and people are going to figure out that it's actually a better close range weapon than it is a long range weapon. Especially since the intention was to, seriously, why are you still looking over here? I'm just going to rotate. There's like 3 of these guys here. Ah! I'm dead. Super dead.
I used to go by the name Hope, which is something you've lost.
I'm just going to stay out from over there. It was all race.
I am repairing myself.
Alright, let me try to stop throwing. Dude! And shot in the side.
Oh, what happened?
Probably still would have died
This
there.
in the bag.
This guy's kind of
Bag had a big
carrying his team a little bit. Oh! Can finally call this in, see what this lifeline buff is about. More importantly, see what comes in this care package. That comes in a lot faster. Purple shield, nice.
Scout package over here.
Is it all purple shields?
Extra shield here. Level 2.
Scanning the area.
Dang it. I should have saved my ult. Prowler. I need to practice with the Nemesis. That's what I should be doing, but Also, don't want to throw. I feel like I have no stats. No kills. See if I can bait this guy over. Actually, keep forgetting we have grenades in this mode. Get out of here. Nice. It'd be great if we could see our other teammates help. What? How did she get through all three of them? As I was saying, it'd be great if we could see all 6 of our teammates' health and things. That way we could keep track. As a lifeline player, it'd be nice to know who needs healing. Is this guy seriously using a charge rifle right now? Okay. Okay. That makes perfect sense. He's playing serious. Actually, I do want to see what the new Seer does look like. Here's the benefit of that. He only sees me for 1 second on that scan for my body. Okay. Not need a wall, right? Or wall climb there. Probably gonna need a more long range weapon for this. I'm following over. I think the issue we're gonna run into is that a few of these guys are playing as a team and we are not. Oh, sorry, Octane. This rampart is really good. Super gliding off the rocks. Alright, let me switch up. I see why that guy's using a charge rifle. They only load out with close and long range. Seriously? Doesn't mean I'm not tired of getting hit by it though. Somebody's here. All I wanted to do was switch my optic, dude. This one's rough. This is the one thing I was saying about these quick play modes though, is that the sweats typically will hop into these because this is where you can go to kill grind and have fun, just getting a bunch of kills. There's no way you thought you were gonna phase behind me. Okay, he's going the other way. I was about to say that would have been foolish. 2 can play the charge rifle game. Why are you peeking with no shield?
Repairing.
See that amethyst grab? Alright, he's gonna move closer. I'm gonna reload before he gets close. Nice work, teammate. Still a wraith over there. Ooh, she's porting away. Backing up. We are surrounded. It's gotta peek eventually, right? Alrighty then. This rampart is like making life very difficult.
Oh, what happened? You had this in the bag. I mean, bag had a big hole in it, but still.
Alright. Wish I was a little bit better so I could help carry, because right now it seems like I'm struggling and everybody else is struggling too. Calling my ult is probably going to be completely wasted. Oh yeah, that's right, they increased the range. Put some damage on this guy. Go back and grab these shields. Where did it? No, why did? Oh, they launched super far away. That's really significant. All right, let me grab that. Move up here. There's no way I didn't kill him. I'm terrible. And of course. This guy's bragging about killing me. Little does he know I am terrible. Alright. Like I said, though, I do like that this mode is here, just because it's a lot more relaxing. I actually disagree with Macro's take that Skulltown's not good for this mode, just because, personally, I like it. But also, you know, I play Pathfinder a lot, so he's able to take advantage of the verticality. The verticality also makes it so people can't just push you, so as a lifeline, I can back off and heal. What I did want to check out is... I still don't fully understand how reading or revealing the care packages works with Pathfinder. Do you just look at it and it works?
Do not falter. The weak will be excised.
Let's make some new friends and then destroy them.
You know, I don't take myself too seriously. I don't take myself anywhere, really. I need to get out more.
You know what's funny is I was actually planning to use some of my footage from this for the video I'm working on to release tomorrow, but we'll see if I get we'll see if I get any worthwhile content.
I won't let you down, except by falling.
If you're just now showing up, like I said earlier, I am kind of disappointed with the they did bring it back here. We're going to Mirage Voyage.
Heard that.
Let's go.
Hold your breath if you have to breathe.
This is the one thing that I think can actually take people away from Fragment. The ship is landing directly over Fragment right now, so it's not going to fix it, but this is huge actually, because having the Mirage Voyage gives you more reasons to come back to this area. Although they moved where it was. So if you are not familiar with Apex, it used to be over in that area. And you could jump off and hide in the cabins right below it. There was a lot of fun things you could do on Mirage Voyage. With it being here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to make some of those same plays because you can't just grapple straight up as fast. Ah. Okay. I also need to start ducking with my paddle instead of my controller. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Could have sworn I changed to this. Hopefully get a thinner Pathfinder skin. Welcome to the stream. Just checking out the Battle Royale. Hopefully you joined after the horrible death that just happened. Oh, of course it's Chris. Octane is 100% not the best character, but he did get it. Oh, check this skin out. I know you said you didn't like it. Oh, well, you won't be able to see it.
This match is going to be extravagant, that's the word.
That's for life, except when I'm playing Lifeline. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow, Chris, about the new skirmisher class, so that you can learn everything that it does. For now, I'm trying to actually live long enough to take advantage of it. We'll see if that works.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Heard that.
That hamster skin is fire. It's a rabbit, actually.
Follow the leader. don't. Whatever, as long as we win.
New season, same old plays. Everybody landing that fragment. Actually, it looks like only a couple of squads are coming here. They finally brought back Mirage Voyage. Is why. Give me that. I'm out of ammo? What? There we go. She must have got the ammo for it.
Reloading.
Hopefully the video will be out so that you can watch it before we play. My goal is noon, but we'll see. I wish I had Lifeline here. It'd be great.
Recharging shields.
Oh, he went down? I can't slide? Oh, Riz. Yeah, for the characters we play, unfortunately the skirmisher class isn't gonna do too much. It lets you see what's in a care package before it opens. I forgot the rampage is back. And then it'll also show you where people nearby are. So it's useful, but for Octane Pathfinder, the perk is more of just a slight quality of life buff than it is an actual ability. These characters didn't really need any help though. Some light ammo since I can't find heavy. Forgot the car can't actually have these pieces equipped. Perfect.
Making contact here.
Just about to say there's still another squad here.
Getting shot at. Spam through the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
Coming up the stairs. Nope. Nice try, Watson.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Magazines. Just push straight up. Did no damage to Ray. Ah, of course. I need to get good with the Nemesis, man. People are pretty good with that. I'd like to see Octane get the ability to hold his stem. I think we talked about that before. Just to be able to hold it as long as he wants to, so that he can stem and stem his health away, but keep moving fast. Especially since now, once again, they made it so Wraith is technically faster than Octane once she gets to max speed on her ult. I'm actually going to switch to Lifeline. Because as nice as it is to play Pathfinder, he's still gigantic. I wish that they had touched his hitbox. He got some really good buffs, but when you're in a fight, he just takes so much damage. I'll probably stream for another 50 minutes or so just to get a good feel for some of these changes and some of the things going on. For those of you just now joining, I do have a video coming out that's going to talk about some of the new classes that are out and also ranking them, so that'll be fun. By the way, Chris, they did put out the map rotations. It's going to be World's Edge, Stormpoint, and Broken Moon. So basically all the big maps.
Take this one.
Personally, I wish that Kings Canyon and Olympus would come back, but that's just me.
We're in this together. Remember that.
Also really like this the layout for this menu screen now. Makes it look a lot cleaner. It's easier to figure out where your legend that you want to play is. Oh, and I need to check out the Assault class as well. Maybe play some Maggie. I'm gonna pass, actually. I don't want to be jump master. You guys can decide where we
I'm
go.
the jump master this time.
Not like I
Jumping
didn't
in,
know
hang
that this
on.
is exactly where we were going. Ah, okay, so you can see the blue bins on the map. There's no shot. I'm just gonna drop to here. Pop a cell. Alright. Dang. Coming, Bangalore. Don't you dare leave this game. How did I miss? I'm terrible. I'm out of ammo entirely. Jumped off. I'm gonna take this. No! Wow. This is another team entirely. Always funny to do that to people.
Enemy shield broken.
Let's try to back up into this building. Man. Nice work. It's amazing that we're in a completely new season and Fragment is still just the thing that we're doing. It's like the season's changed, but nothing changed.
We got this. Let's go this way.
Appreciate it, Wraith. I'm gonna back up into this. Back up a little bit. I still need to find another weapon. Right now,
I hear you. Coming.
not helpful. E2020 it is. No, stop. I don't have the shields to heal that up.
Let's explore this way.
There we go. That's better. Oh, Wraith. Okay. I was literally trying to not do that.
Looks like a care package.
Recharging. Listen, let's move here.
This way, let's go.
Thank you.
Hey, that guy's going up, right?
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
This is a crazy game. Can't believe we survived. I'm gonna wait. Who's Bangalore?
I need shield.
So do I. Probably gonna run into. Okay, that's where they are. Nice, there we go. Come on. There's another team now. Maybe I won't be able to help. Wow, Wraith left the game immediately. Wow, this is crazy. It's so funny to me that the people who will drop you into Fragment, into the rough situations, are always the first ones to leave the game. It never fails that the person who dropped you there is always the person that leaves. Alright, I wanted to play one of these other legends. I really wanted to check out the support passive. Oh, that's cool. I think for now the issue is going to be that people are still checking everything out. Does everybody get a... Okay, it's a badge. Anniversary badge. Yeah, I think the issue is that right now we're just going to run into... oh, as you can see, I did not play ranked much last season at all. Yeah. Just wasn't having fun in it. Normally, ranked is the place that you go to get a different playstyle experience from pubs, and for whatever reason, the changes that they made to the game made it so that that wasn't really the case. Ranked feels just like pubs with extra steps. For me personally, I just wanted a little bit of a different experience. What is still here? I apologize for anybody who is irritated with me going through this. I have like an OC. I can't. This is not okay. I need to clear these out. Okay, skins. I'm not equipping that. It's not bad. I don't think hers is a... I'll put it on there. And then I'll mark all as seen. Mark all as seen. I don't care about these. Okay, sorry about that. Play some Ash. Check out this new assault passive. I'm actually really curious how the assault plays out, because if you don't have any weapons on your team and you land at a bin, you automatically get a weapon with 2 attachments. And I think that that's an interesting perk. It also gives you guaranteed optics, and I've been curious to see if it's possible to get optics for a gold optic for Bangalore. Because if you can, that means that on top of the nerfs to Bloodhound and Seer, she's also going to get that as a buff. And that'd be pretty significant, pretty crazy.
We'll get the win if your heart's in the right place.
Nice, we got a lifeline and a Bangalore. Was kind of hoping for a Recon Legend. I need to check out Bloodhound Seer. Ooh, a sweaty teammate. Let's go.
Is your champion.
You can't outplay the law of large numbers.
Sweaty enemies as well.
I'm the jump master. Follow my lead.
My teammate's probably going to be mad about this, but I just want to land somewhere other than Fragment. Okay, so as you can see, there's these red bins on the map. The red bins are the ones that you can use Assault Legends to open. Unfortunately, based on what I'm seeing though, what that means is that it isn't just the red bins here, but it's a special type of red bin. Yep, that actually makes way more sense, you know. Imagine just landing on any bin in the game and always getting 4 attachments. That'd be crazy. Normally I pick up the repeater, but I kind of want to check out the... Okay, I'm picking up the repeater. Never mind. Alright, I'm going to run over here and check this extended supply bin. After I grab this. Some really good weapons here this time. Bypassing all of this loot. Our lifeline's AFK. Or no, our Bangalore's AFK. Okay. Wow. Gold magazine offering. Incredible. So this is why these changes are significant.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Extended
that you can literally just get fully kitted off of a bin. And with this purple shield or purple magazine for this gun, it's a good chance I'll get gold for the next one too. Man, I was actually gonna drop this Havoc, but, but now I feel like I can't. And there's no crafter here, unfortunately. I personally dislike the fact that they moved the vault to the crafter. It is 100% my favorite weapon, and now I have to work to find it. It's very upsetting. Oh, Bangalore's back. Okay, this is a terrible loadout. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back for that flat line. Especially since the repeater didn't get any changes this season, which it's fine. It's in a really good spot. Doesn't need any changes. It's actually borderline busted depending on who's using it. By the way, if you're not familiar with it, new perk for the assault class, you get an extra stack of ammo. So instead of 60 ammo, see here I have an extra 20. Same here.
Let's reposition here. Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger. Remove the delay on energy ARs.
Wow, after I just dropped the after I just dropped the Havoc. All right. That's how Apex works. The moment you don't need something, it shows up. I'm gonna head over towards Fragment, since we know that that's where people are. In fact, go ahead and let the teammates know.
There.
There's a car.
These bonds aren't easily broken.
Well, it looks like they fixed it on Vantage, but they didn't fix it on everybody else.
Give us an inch.
Did I just waste that? Maybe. Does it matter? No, absolutely not. Alright, let's open this red bin.
Additional supplies here. Optics here. Mid-range.
This is what I was initially going to switch to. Flatline. And my gold magazine has vanished. There it is.
I need an extended heavy magazine.
Have to find one for her later. Yeah, these red bins are going to be pretty game-changing. The fact that you can just run up on improved loot, and that the loot is so good, actually. Huge deal. I don't think it's going to be thing that forces people to play these legends, but I do think that it's something that's going to make these legends convenient to play.
Extra supplies over here. Med kit here.
Too many medkits.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 2.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. When was this dead? 60 seconds
Death
ago.
box there.
What's interesting, and this is one of the reasons why I've said that I don't think this class is going to be that impactful, there's still a red bin over here that nobody's looted, meaning that there probably hasn't been an assault legend over here. Oh, there they go.
My ultimate is prepared. Do not slow me
I think people are going to gravitate more towards
Attackers
skirmishers,
confronted.
as they always
Focus
do.
on the threat.
Ooh, Horizon.
Shooting.
You're wondering why I'm hip firing less with this, because they nerfed the hip fire. They didn't mention this in the patch notes, but they've changed a lot of the ambient red items to yellow. Like the ring is now yellow. And makes the game way easier to see through stuff. Like the ring's not blinding anymore. Oop. Yeah, you feel the tip fire nerf a lot. Come on. It's lifeline. Should drop a drink.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
No. Didn't even do that. Oh, what the heck is this portal? I'm just gonna heal here while they... Oh, it's over. I am so bad. I don't know what is going on. I was not ready for that lobby.
You were so close, darling.
I don't really want them to shut down mobile either, man. I feel like they're doing it because they brought a lot of the modes into here. And because they brought those modes into here, it calls attention into some of the jank of mobile. Because they argued that they're not able to keep up the quality that they want to. I feel like that's the main thing that is the issue, is that it's not going to be able to keep up with the main game. And I also think they look at games like Genshin Impact and Fortnite and see that you can kind of play those games and connect to the mobile game and play against people on console because it's built that way. And they want to do that with Apex, and right now it's just not a possibility. These lobbies have been rough for me, man. I don't know if I'm just throwing or what. For those who don't know, for me, it's actually pretty early in the morning right now. Got up at 6. So I'll blame my lack of performance on stream jitters and the fact that it's early.
If we are defeated, we will still...
I swear I'm normally not this bad.
Off the grid is the only secure way to go. You know, I don't take myself too seriously.
It is, man. You gotta hop on so we can have better games. Actually, normally when I play randoms or play with, sorry, messing up the mic. Normally when I play with randoms, I play duos just because it's easier for me to deal with one opponent than it is for me to deal with 2 extra opponents. But this time around, I think that I am the one causing problems. Yo, check this out, Chris. If you're still watching. I don't know if you were here when I landed here earlier or not. No, no, what? Why would we do that? We can go... Classic Crypto, not playing with the team. I know why he wants to land there, so he can check out his passive. Dang, we're not gonna make it anyway. Mirage Voyage is back, is what I was trying to show you. The good thing is there's a rope right here. I can just ride right back down to them. Can I get a... Got that for the day. Okay. I think my real problem is that I've been running this gun. It's not that great. At least not in my hands at the moment. But I've been getting beamed by it. Looks like Crypto got hit by the drone.
Evo shield here. Level 2. 45 seconds. Rings close.
Gonna take some barrel stabilizer.
They could be watching.
Actually, gonna look to run an R9. So I can check out the new buffs.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
30 seconds.
Pitching into my eye in the sky. I'll let you know. Yeah, got one here.
Oh, really?
Backing out of my
Okay,
drone.
so he's a liar.
I'm recalling my drone. Thank you. Hey, you, my friend. Got one spotted.
You're lying, Mirage. There's literally no one near you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
My friend, you are very welcome.
What? I must have accidentally hit it on purpose. That's fine. Alright, I'll make my way to the squad. I don't want to be a non-team player.
Team progress.
Wake up, rings moving. That thing hurts. Enemy agent over there. Chin up. Fine. I'll make sure you don't die. Man. Opening fire. Reloading. They got the champion.
You guys see they changed up the colors on the ship too.
I'm good to go.
I don't think all I don't think all cryptos suck. I just think that they tend to kind of play away from the team. It's just the nature of his kid if you don't know what you're doing.
Ah, look. Supplies inbound, my friend.
Pitching into my eye in the sky. Yeah, one squad nearby.
So crazy that they added noise to his drone. If they hadn't done that in this update, he'd be incredible. He'd be unfindable. Let's see if I can hit this guy.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
So it looks like even though they changed up Crypto or Seer's tactical or passive a little bit, you still do get the
I'm attacking here.
he's jumping down. You still get the blue line at the same rate. Assuming they know we're here. They backed up. Alright, I'm gonna grab ammo. Let's do this quick before she takes it away. There's of course no optics. Let's grab a magazine and a battery. Nope, nope, don't need a battery.
An eye in the sky. Switching to drone view.
I'll grab a helmet, just in case.
Let's go there. Chua. There are no squads near us.
Yeah, they ran.
Knocked off my drone.
Crazy.
Shot a cargo bot.
What are they so afraid of?
Found a new kill leader.
Maybe they quit the game.
We have this moment to celebrate.
They saw me coming. They were like, man, that's Kentaku. He's been popping off all day.
Be proud.
It's definitely not what happened.
I need a standard stock.
And getting mopped all day. I was supposed to switch off the Tokyo server to see if Frankfurt was any better. Stabilizer. Beautiful. Survey beacon scan. Ah, okay. This is perfect because I needed footage of that. That means that we know that they're over here. So they just scanned the beacon. They're going to know exactly where we are for the next 30
I
seconds.
see an enemy over there. Signaling my drone back.
And now we also know exactly where they are. And I'm going to make this point again in my video. But we know where they are. And more importantly, because of the fact that we know exactly where they are, we can look over here. The survey beacon over here is pretty much out in the open. So we, because we know where they are, and we know that they're probably going to try to come to us, have an advantage over them. Because if they push us, we have this building and all this cover, and there's nothing protecting them over there. There they go. You can also see the nerf to Seer's passive, that it only shows his location when his heart beats.
There is an enemy over here.
makes it a little bit tougher to. Go ahead. EMP was completely pointless. Pushing up on me. I'm not sure where my teammates are. I thought that we were fighting these guys together, but I suppose that's not what we're doing. Okay. And Crypto pushed with no health. What the heck? I didn't expect him to do that. Alright. I really thought that we were in that together. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are good, but they are not communicating with me.
Replicator here, falling down.
Looks like they're gonna win this fight.
New kill leader, soon to be me.
I apologize for anybody watching that's had to endure me being on the ground and in the sky for most of the viewing experience. It's actually been quite a while since I've had some solid games of Apex, just because in Karachi my internet was not very good.
Pardon me, using a Phoenix suit.
My ultimate hasn't reached full charge. Overseeing eye. Patching into my eye in the sky. Let's go there. 조심하자. One squad nearby. I'm back. Logged off my drone. I'm recalling my drone. 잘했어. We were well prepared.
Like I said, I may try to switch my server. I'll run a couple more and then I'll hop off. Overall though, positive feelings about the new season. Again, I am very disappointed in the map rotation because I think that this rotation is going to get stale very quickly. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind as the season goes along. Maybe the changes to the meta will lead me to feel differently. Can't believe he got an early Kraber.
Firing. Recharging my shields.
Forgot to pick up any ammo. This is what I actually wanted.
Shot fired, and they're hitting me.
There's a lot of crypto players. Kind of annoying.
Yeah, I put one down. Reloading. Come on, we got another squad. I bet that care package.
You're not getting him back up. Sorry.
Recharging shield.
Oh, come on.
Broken enemy. Shots fired. There's
Who's fighting him? Another team? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, let's back up.
another mini.
Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, is everybody just playing Crypto Mirage? Is that what's happening right now? Wow, they're reviving a teammate. Oh, okay. I thought these guys were playing together. Apparently I was wrong.
I'm recharging my shields.
I'm a huge fan of the color change on the ring.
I broke an enemy shield. Reloading.
Unveil.
I put one down.
Opening my heart.
Shoot. What the heck?
I'm recharging my
I wasn't paying enough attention to see which one was real. I hear all these sounds. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just kind of along for the ride as my teammate does his thing.
I'm recharging my shields.
I'm fine. Just fixing up.
Wish I could say I was playing well, but I am not. Okay. And I'm almost out of ammo. A little bit of lag there.
1 minute.
Why are we running this way?
I'm taking fire.
Oh, they have a hemlock. I just realized that that's actually dangerous. I'm gonna die. I'm literally dead.
45 seconds rings close. Careful. They could be watching.
Okay. I get shot out of the sky.
Taking a beat to here.
My goodness.
I need energy ammo.
So do I, buddy.
I'm recharging
You know,
my shields.
this is why people watch me play. So that they can get the real experience, the relatable experience that everyone gets, where it seems like nothing goes right, you just have an off day, and somehow, even though you're having an off day, the game throws you into the sweatiest lobbies imaginable. I'm missing every shot, meanwhile, I'm getting beamed by everybody. 3 games in a row.
I will guard this area.
It's partially my fault, definitely a skill issue, but it doesn't change the fact that the matchmaking feels bad when I'm having these days.
I'm recharging my shields.
Eyes in this. My ultimate charge been ready. The all-seeing eye.
That's alright. Got to have some good conversations with people on stream. That's what we're all here for, right?
Switching to drone view.
I'll just say if Ragtag is the greatest gutted tier gamer, I'm like the rainwater. Alright, these guys are catching up. Of course.
Recalling my drone. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. Adding an extra pair of eyes.
Really would have liked to get whatever that weapon was. There's probably no time for me to craft a battery.
Biko, just a moment. Crafting.
Wish there was an optic in there. Be helpful.
Shields are recharging.
That's just enough to craft some ammo. Okay. That's what he's going to. There's no shot. I'm not even trying to. Okay, wow, what a waste of health.
Shields are recharging.
I was actually trying to test if I could reload. Oh. Straight up wasted my battery. That's a sniper scope. Is he alone? Oh my god.
Biko, just a moment.
Okay, just totally threw. So he was not alone.
Enemy in view there.
Sending reboot.
Would have been great if he had done that, you know, while we were looking at them before. Alright. Oh yeah, there's 2. I hear the other one now. He didn't pick them up on the drone, so I just didn't think they existed.
Reloading.
Yeah, that was rough. Wait, is there more than one squad left? Could have sworn that would have been game over. Yeah, second place. You died, you up for Loba. I'll run a couple more, man. I'm having a rough go. These games are not going well. It happens. Some days you just can't catch a break. Also, I realized that I'm playing like in the wee hours of the morning on Japanese servers, which means that everybody here is probably really good. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I apologize to the people who are being abandoned right now, but I was going to switch. Japanese servers are harder than Frankfurt servers. Let's go bully the Europeans. Storm Point. Okay. Switch back to Ash. I'd like to send a shout out to my wife who has woken up early with me this morning and had to endure the shenanigans of my streaming.
Is your champion.
I am so proud of myself.
I'm the jump master. The path to victory begins.
Alright guys, this is the pop-off game right here. Well. Of course my teammate dropped solo. Okay. Classic Apex. Actually though, as much as I said that I'm disappointed in the map rotation, I love Storm Point. I know it's a hot take. It's a big map. You don't see people sometimes, but I do actually really like this map and I missed it when it was gone. How'd I miss? Okay. They didn't buff the Peacekeeper too much. I know. Kitty scared the life out of me.
Enemy killed. Reloading.
Still suck with this thing. He switched to the 301. There's a Mitchie down here that I can take. He climbed up. Our Horizon teammate left. Hi, Loba.
Champion has proved unworthy of the name. One kill.
Oh! I couldn't see.
They drop faster than my airstrikes. Looks like yours truly is the new.
I didn't even realize that guy was there, dude. So blind. He's ready to push.
New kill leader. Heads up.
I might have to switch to a heavy weapon. Teammates running late. Yeah, I'll switch. Into the heavy mag. Beautiful.
Recharging shields.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. It's a flat line in the building. Let's go.
Taking contact with the enemy.
Actually, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Grenade.
Okay. grappling down, right?
We'll get some good news. We're in the next ring.
Dude.
I'm under fire.
Watch out, brothers. We get another squad.
Oh, he jumped down. Dang it. Sorry, Gibby. I'm trying, it's not working.
This extends through generations, you see.
You got a lot of opinions about me. Where'd you get them from, huh, sister?
Attention. Delivery.
A tear to give us an edge.
Hopefully Gibby will take that. Yes, that's why I said a tear, because I heard another squad.
Ah, throwing some cover for my brothers. Giving my shields a recharge.
He did not come with me.
There, only half the squads are left.
These ties bind.
Let's just do this.
Attacker's pinpointed. Focus on the
There's still a squad up top. No point in us really staying here, dude.
Reloading. Throwing thermite grenade. Thermite out. Giving my shields a
A lot of cryptos, man. I'm not surprised. I've been saying this, and people don't seem to believe me that crypto's going to be kind of nuts this season.
The enemy stands before us.
She's blocking the door with her ultimate. Smart. She's going to come up the stairs in.
Enemy shield trapped. Reloading. Shields are depleted.
What? Latency, man.
What? Did I distract you? That's never happened before.
Oh, I got one kill. Might be the first kill I've gotten all day. Alright, it's time. Let me switch my skin, which is what I was trying to do before. Can't remember what the name of it is. War Machine. It's too late. If you're just now joining, welcome. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hopefully I can provide some worthwhile commentary, if not some worthwhile gameplay. Maybe you just came to laugh at the fact that I can't survive. I am going to try to get at some gameplay of this care package insight, because I really want to see how it works and how it impacts Pathfinder's passive. Or, sorry, how it impacts his cooldown. But I'm going to have to make it past the first few fights, which has been the hard part, it seems like. These lobbies have not been friendly. But actually this champion doesn't look too threatening. Level 228.
Just so we're clear, you were a goner 3 turns ago. The rest was me showing off. Valkyrie's got you in the pipe 5x5.
Didn't want to be the jump master.
Hold your breath.
I think the biggest issue with this map, as well as Broken Moon, is just that there's not any specific place that I love to land, except for Mill here. Mill is great. I'm not gonna land there. My gameplay has not been on. All right, bud. Can't believe nobody landed on this platform. Oh, now I see why. Nothing over here. Ooh. Senti? I don't have much confidence in my Gibby's abilities here. That's how he wasted his dome before he took damage. Dude. This is latency. Dropping the package. Wow. That's about the gist of it. Yep. me see. It says there's no packet loss, but there's definitely packet loss. Nope, 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 not that skin. Alright, let me pause before I go into it. Switch to the War Machine, actually Burgundy Knight. And then, I don't know about you guys, but this song is not my favorite, so I'm gonna switch. Oh, what's the name of the song? Fortune's Favor, boosted aftermarket. No. It's not Ascension either. I think it's... I can't remember the name of it, then I'll just go... One of the things I think people take for granted in this game is just like how good some of the music is. Honestly wish that they would do more of the live instrumentation style songs that they used to do. It's not Emergence either. Legacy? No, that's Falx. I can't remember the name of that song. I hate it because still to this day my favorite one. Nope. Funny thing is I thought the last time I found it. Whatever. Ready up. While I ready up, I'll just go to my... Ah. Oh, I accidentally found it. This is the one. That's hilarious.
I know what you're looking for. I'm in.
A match a day keeps the doctor away. Just kidding. I'm made of metal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one.
Sounds fun.
So for those of you who don't know, the reason why I was specifically looking for this song is that it's got notes from My Hero Academia in it. But lately we've been on a My Hero Academia kick.
Make contact, you better finish the job.
People hate on the show for some reason, but it's pretty good.
Got a good feeling
I
about
do
this
like
area.
these balloons that they've placed around the map. I wish that they had done a little bit more in the middle of this map, just because it seems like there's not too much going on.
May your bullets hit their marks, and not me.
Also though, we're gonna have to check out fish farms in a little bit, because they've actually brought Mirage Voyage. They call it a Mirage de Trois here.
Adjust your scopes. They're far.
But it's Mirage Voyage has returned to... Really, Wraith? Okay. Whatever. I hate it when people do that. Hopefully I'll find something upstairs. Peacekeeper. Oh, chalk this one up as a loss.
Hostile over there.
Oh, actually. Repeater.
Nemesis here.
This is what we like to see. I think I'm good on the Nemesis for today.
Great. Already inside the ring.
Reloading. Shot at. That's Jones.
Wow, Wraith. Okay. Don't you dare leave.
Over here. They look
She
strong.
left.
Got a mark in my sights, right here.
That's so frustrating. Typical Wraith. Doing typical Wraith things. Valkyrie. Watson?
Recharging shields.
Champion's dead. I assume they were good at something, just not
Alright.
this. Down to mark. Reloading.
Nice shot, teammate.
Getting shot at. Grenade.
A lot of grenades coming in.
Throwing thermite.
Alright, I know there's a guy over here. I can't see him though. There's also somebody this way to me. Probably trying to climb up.
Took down some prey.
Nice work.
Launching to a new angle.
Ooh.
Shield. Giving my shields a recharge.
There's no way this guy's climbing up on me, right?
I cracked the target shield. Already in the next ring. Take a break if you're old.
Sounds like there's somebody behind us.
Close to me. New kill leader. Good.
Wow, I had faith in this guy having light ammo. I shouldn't have.
Taking fire. I downed another mark. Mark, right here.
Okay, I was gonna try to set a quick zip up to the roof.
My prey is down.
Recharging shields.
Reloading.
I am repairing myself.
He's right there.
Using grapple. Incoming care package.
I swear sometimes this game is so dark you can't see anything.
Just eliminated the whole squad. Exciting.
Yo, yo!
You have a shot at surviving on my planet.
Okay, I need to switch weapon types. So do I have none.
I'm out of light ammo.
Oh. Been trying to get good with this, I guess. I'm gonna run it.
Grappling.
Go there. Energy ammo here.
Oh, cool. Forgot that was there, actually. I'm gonna hold this. I'm actually curious now. Ah, okay, that's how it works.
Level 3.
I see it now. So for those of you who didn't notice that little circle that just popped up on the map, that's what the
I'm going that way.
yeah, we can't zip there anymore. It's considered out of bounds. That's exactly what I was just wondering. But yeah, that circle that was coming down was the care package.
Way over here. He looks soft.
Now, if I look at this nearby care package like this, I can see what's in it. It's got a purple shield. Terrible care package.
Take him down. Opening fire on our prey.
But more importantly, the cooldown on my ultimate's been reduced. I should have done this first. There's no way that shot missed. What? Maybe I'm just bad. No! That was a complete accident. Might cost me.
I'm healing.
Witness the marvel that is controller looting, guys. I'm playing Pathfinder because he gets stuck on everything. I should have switched to the rampage, man. Rough. Very rough. Yeah, part of this is the lobbies, but that time, like, most of it is just my performance. I think I'm gonna run one more now that I've finally gotten to see how this skirmisher passive works. I'm gonna mark all that scene. That's annoying. If you're in chat, let me know who you want me to play. Maybe I'll switch up. I do want to take into account you guys' opinions and things that you want to see. Make the stream worth looking at. Oh, it's too late.
I cannot wait to win this match, friend.
Well, if anybody comments who they want to see, I'll run one more.
Racing to the NZ.
I am prepared for the fight.
Like I said, though, overall win for the season. I think the big success stories here. I want to say Pathfinder, his ult is really good. The ability to scan, what the heck are these lobbies, man? This doesn't make any sense. So that was clearly a 3-stack. So much for fixing the matchmaking.
Sorry,
That's all I'm
Scrappy.
saying.
Looks like you threw away your shot.
Anyway,
Prepare for battle.
What I was trying to say is, I think Pathfinder's buff is significant, but his hitbox remains his biggest issue. I don't think that anything about his abilities was bad before. He's much better now. And I'm probably going to go back to playing him more often. He is my main, but he's so big that it's a problem. But Lifeline, pretty big winner this season. Crypto, huge winner. I think we're going to see more and more crypto as the season goes on. And people start to kind of figure out how busted it really is to be able to find people's location and not put yourself at risk. I haven't checked out Bloodhound just yet. Okay, so herein lies the problem with this new ability though. He scanned that beacon. All these guys are above us. Or in the middle here. But if they were above us, they'd have had an easy time. Just, darn it, I was going to take that. Just burning us down. He going to take this battery? How did he get that? My ping is too high. He ran?
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute, and the ring's right there.
The other thing about that that scan ability, so it seems really powerful, especially at first glance, but what people don't seem to realize, you can only do that once. So he just did that right there at the beginning when we already knew where they kind of were. Was pointless because now we can't do it again, and they're gone. It actually provided no value. All it did is make our enemies know that we were there, that we were looking for them and reposition. I'm gonna go back and cut this back here. So in my spoilers or like teaser for anybody who's planning to watch my next video, the reason why I'm not quite as hype about this recon ability, is the fact that even though it does seem very powerful, it has a lot of counterplay. I don't know why my ping is so high. I'm actually probably going to have to switch servers if I do run into one.
Contact with hostile.
How did I miss the giant car? Wow. And there you go. That's exactly what I mean. I just got beamed. Situations like that, I feel like if I had a smaller character, that wouldn't have happened. Maybe not though. These guys are actually really good. And I am lagging. We probably shouldn't stay here, but I don't feel good about just leaving that team. I can't hit this man. I'm gonna heal just to make sure that don't die, Bloodhound. Oh, nice. I didn't notice that he killed the other guy. That just goes to show you my high level of awareness. Let's go revive Octane. I'm just along for the ride, I suppose. It's 200 ping, kind of killing me. One of the challenging things about traveling is just the fact that you end up having a high ping almost everywhere you go. At least over here in the Asian area.
Gracias, compadre. Salve. All things back. Ready for anything. Scotty.
This would actually be a good time to have Ash. If I had a golden rampage.
Keep eyes on the
Hey, who's he chasing? Interesting. I have to play Blood. I'll probably run one more. I really want to check out Bloodhound and see how that ability really works, because it seems really powerful. Alright, moment of truth. Can I shoot this all the way over there? Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, this Pathfinder buff is huge. Like, I don't want anybody to think that I don't think that this buff is significant, but it doesn't solve his biggest problem. Oh my gosh. I literally can't. I'm gonna turn on my brightness or something. I literally can't see. Wow. Another Pathfinder grappling out. Don't stay there. Oh, another team. Ah.
Well, this bloodshed's making me hungers.
Phew. Alright, I'm gonna need to switch my server, and I'll run one more as Bloodhound just so that I can get a feel for how his abilities work. My ping is 303 in Frankfurt. What is going on? I want to play Singapore, but the problem is that Singapore doesn't have anybody on the servers, so... Okay. Like I said, gonna try to run Bloodhound. If you have anybody else you'd like me to check out, just let me know and I'll switch it up. Let's click this one for now. Whoops. I've never been the biggest fan of Bloodhound, but I am interested to see how he plays. I think the internet issue might just be a choke over on our side. Three of you who have been, or the two of you have been consistently watching for the past few minutes. Really appreciate the views. Really appreciate you spending time checking out the new season with me. It's exciting that we're finally getting a new season. I know it's getting late over there in the US. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the stream. Appreciate everybody that's commented, left likes. I know my gameplay is not absolutely incredible. I'm going to be trying to improve myself over the next couple weeks or so, just get back to where I was so that I can actually provide good gameplay. But this is something that I'd like to do, maybe things like this, or even, you know, watching other things and talking about various game topics. Tuesdays are probably going to become news days, and I'm going to start the series called Taku Talks. That way I can explore just various things that are going on in gaming. I know a lot of times there's news that pops up that I'm not able to talk about, and it'd be cool to have just small sessions where I talk about the important things that are going on in gaming. Overwatch changes, Apex changes, maybe occasionally some controversial topics, things that are going on in the gaming sphere. just to keep a little bit relevant. Let people know that I'm not living under a rock. Wow, those bins were a little less than satisfying.
Moving to Echo for a better angle.
By the way, I don't know if I said this. I think Vantage is going to be kind of a sleeper pick this season too. Seeing as how she can do same thing as a lot of the other Recon Legends, but she doesn't always have to be at risk by revealing their position. Which one did he crack? No, that one.
That entire squad has fallen. Kill. The champion has fallen.
Pull up top, right?
1 minute until the nearby ring closes. Someone travels through here. Marking our surroundings. Taking fire. Enemies close. Flag grenade set.
Shooting at caustic.
Throwing frag. Deploying the variable. Shields are recharging.
Let me switch this over.
Rings close. Hey, right here. Right here.
Got him. Nice work, teammate.
Hey, right here. Let's go.
We're close to the ring. Recharging my
Let's get a quick res in here while that guy's fighting teammate.
taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Two there.
Marking our surroundings. Shattered a subject's shield.
Nice work.
That was the last one. Subtracted from the equation.
I swear, every time you say last game, Apex hears you, and it just gives you an easier lobby. Facts of life.
Healing my wounds.
Guess I need light ammo.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on high.
Okay, so I need to find the White Raven. This is the part that I don't fully understand. Bear with me, because it doesn't really make intuitive sense to me. Like, I'm not sure if the White Raven only pops up when there are enemies nearby, or if it's always around. It's not immediately obvious to me how that works. It's possible I'm just dumb because I don't play Bloodhound very often.
Keeping a mindful eye on that area.
But based on how it was explained, I would expect that there'd be a White Raven around here somewhere. Yep, I hear him. Silly, I don't have enough light ammo to do what I really want to do.
Level 3.
Bless me with sight.
Hold. Prey spotted over here.
Yes, I literally just pinged them. Alright. So the interesting thing is, so that doesn't change my cooldown. Okay. Ah, there's the White Raven. Okay. Clearly I am done. They went down. I completely wasted that. I don't, yeah. Moral of the story is that
Way over here. They look soft.
Bloodhound is still not for me. It's a Valkyrie.
Getting a fresh angle.
That didn't work. see that shot? Clean. Not as clean as it should have been, but not bad. Hopefully there will be some light in this. It's 40. That's something.
I have a subject in view. Marking our surroundings.
Recharging my
Further back,
shield.
huh? These guys are trying to escape the ring. Yeah, we probably don't want to take this low ground fight against these guys. Where's Caustic?
What's Hunt over there?
Yep, I agree.
We should continue there.
That's another squad shooting at us.
That's another team?
Taking fire.
Ooh, Caustic.
We need to do info on this.
Oh, good kill.
Down the subject. Recharging shields.
Really good kill, buddy.
Recharging my shield.
For some reason I thought that was a lifeline. There we go. The only bad thing about the ring is this ring punch.
Targets. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Scanning the
I was trying so hard to switch to the alternator. Watch your left, watch your left.
Your time is ending.
Game finally adjusted and put me in an easier lobby. Alright, I will run literally one more. Because I do have other work that needs to be done, videos that need to be edited. Who do I want to play? Oh, Valkyrie. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy that Stormpoint is back, just because it's something a little bit different than what we've had.
Racing to the MZ.
Ready for this from the moment I tasted sky. My name is Ray. And we have a job to do.
We have a full team of skirmishers. This, what the heck? Alrighty then.
Introducing your champion.
Preparing for the carry. See, skill-based matchmaking may not be the greatest, but every once in a while it does bless you. Hopefully, this isn't one of those cases where you get a high-tier teammate and they do nothing.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go over there.
But yeah, like I said, I am glad to see Stormpoint back, only because I actually like this map, and I know a lot of people don't. But it's a map where you feel like you can get a lot of kills and damage. This current session is not good evidence, but I've actually had some of my highest damage games on this map. Not a bad start. Somebody's hit me. Upstairs. Oh. What? I'm dead. You've got to be kidding me. I can't end like that. I should have reloaded while he was hiding. Gotta run one more. Aim was actually somewhat on point that round. What I'll probably do next time, just so that my first few games aren't a warm-up, is I'll warm up off stream. But because of the fact that I started this one super early in the morning, I actually started it later than I wanted to. That was not a possibility. So performance could have probably been better, but I hope that the conversation points have been useful. Hope that you at least got to see some of what you wanted to see out of the new season. If you want, since I haven't done this yet, I can switch to one of these legends and go with the controller class. We'll see if we can find any of the survey beacons around or the ring consoles around, but I'm not quite sure that we're going to see any. I'm actually not even sure where to look, but maybe now that I've got a controller legend, it'll put it up on the map.
Fancy a goal? No need to dress nice. Gonna get messy.
I'm actually a pretty big fan of Rampart.
The mysteries of space. Solved a few of them, and there's one more to go.
She's a fun legend to play.
Introducing your champion.
I wish all of you could fight tomorrow too, but you'll be dead.
Back in season 6, I actually thought that she was going to become my main, but and he's no longer watching. But my friend Brandon picked her up and was basically immediately better at her than I am. So that dream died pretty quickly. He decided to main her, and it just kind of made sense to let him do it since he was so good. He's actually one of the reasons why I defended her so much, because people would say that Rampart was bad, but they just didn't understand how good she really was. She's one of those legends that is dangerous to change up too much, because if you make her too strong, you end up with the Titanfall 2 problem of people sitting behind amp walls with devotions, and nobody wants that. I can't believe nobody's landing at the mill. Man, if I'd had this or had Rampart last game, I would have won. Ooh.
Next ring ain't close.
Actually, no, I'm gonna stick with the Spitfire. I am gonna grab that.
I'll take it, mate.
Hammer point beak. It's crazy that they made the hammer points a gold hop up. It makes perfect sense, don't get me wrong, but I didn't expect that. Makes it pretty hard to find. I would love to get good at the Nemesis, but I feel like too much of a commitment right now. Probably putting some time off camera. See if I can get good with it. Okay, there's a lot of attachments for the flatline around here.
Extended heavy mag here.
Probably be paying
Level
some
2.
of this. And no light ammo.
Level 3.
I'm gonna have to switch. Got one of these. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch. Did he take the flatline? I think he did. What I've considered doing, guys, is maybe a stream possibly
Half the squads are left.
every Tuesday, just to cover news and things like that. And then, because I enjoy playing these games and I need to get footage, so it would be a good way to do both. Hopefully, I can improve enough and play games, you know, various games, so that the footage is actually interesting to watch and that we can have interesting conversations while I grab it. But they probably won't all be this late for you or this early for me. Probably choose a more neutral time. Maybe get some of my friends on here. That'd be fun.
Gotta hop up here. Double tap trigger.
First, check your map. Found where the care package will be. Care package over there.
Definitely would play some Overwatch on stream. Oh yeah, she can see that from all the way over there. I haven't even looked for a ring console.
It's go time.
Okay. They're at pretty much every major POI, and the problem is that there are no major POIs here. That's very unfortunate.
Ooh, the gravity cannon here.
That's a drawback of this. This is actually just a drawback of Stormpoint, though, because the middle of the map doesn't have many POIs. It's a very intentional choice that they made to keep people from landing in the middle. Look at that, clean. But yeah, very intentional choice to keep people from landing in the middle. But what it means is that specifically on this map, the ring console ability is not going to be very helpful. I don't call that out in my video, but something that's important to darn it. Every Octane, every time. They always throw their jump pad in the exact wrong spot. Actually, people here?
Putting up some amped cover.
I think I hear somebody, but I don't see anything. Okay, they're gonna run. I'm gonna grab these just so I don't have to worry about my cooldowns.
Cover's getting backed up.
Waste of time.
Must go faster.
Naughty there. This could get interesting.
Can't always trust enemy pings. I feel like these guys are communicating, but not with me. At least they're pinging though. You get some duos that will never ping anything, don't say anything to you, and then get mad at you. It's so many times where guys are completely silent in a party themselves the whole game, and then all of a sudden, right after everybody dies, they decide to yell at me. It's like, well, where was this communication before? Dang, almost twice in a row. Looks like there's an Ash. Nope, Catalyst actually. My mistake. We going for this fight?
It's go time.
Oh. Alrighty then. See how they can't see through this wall. It's gone now, right? It is. Nope, I refuse to die. Alright.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Top of that. Whoa, that was smooth. stand by my old statement. Railing is the best cover in the game. Nice.
Last one in the squad. You clean up good.
It was messy, but it worked out. Somebody help me? Entirely my fault. Didn't realize there was somebody else.
This one's free. Remember that. Get my cover out of here.
Healing.
My cover's getting backed up. And cover.
Recharging my shield.
Charging my shield.
Jeez, huh?
Amped cover for you, mates.
Charging shield. I'm going in.
Shield recharging.
Shield.
I don't know why he stayed there. That was foolish.
Recharging my shields. Just a tick.
Down that one.
Ever say Horizon is my least favorite hero or legend? They got the res on the crypto or the fuse on it. But we got the Horizon.
My amp cover's destroyed. Putting up some amped cover.
Warning. Ring closing.
Great. Sad we let the this fuse is very competent for no reason.
Giving my shields a recharge. There's an enemy. Charging my shields. Getting attacked by another squad. Enemy down. Class.
With skills like that, you damn much relax. What's a wee singularity?
What? Ah, she's got a.
Faster, faster, faster. Taking fire.
Just a wee scratch, dear.
So much damage and no kills. Sad.
Charging on my shields.
Amped cover for you, mates.
Get down on the wall. Woo, let's go.
Give me a sec. Healing.
Shields recharging.
Let's reload.
Check your map. The care package is dropping. Let's go, go, go.
Need shields.
Yeah, so do I.
Putting up some amped cover. Give me a sec. Healing.
Replicator being delivered.
Putting up some amped cover. Replicator dropping in. Charging my shields.
Ain't padded up.
Shield battery here. Got one. Good to close for comfort.
Dang it, I shouldn't have played that way. I should have put a wall down first.
Charging on my shields.
So much damage to no avail.
Recharging my shields. Reloading.
What the heck was that? Does the drone always do that? Is that new? This vintage team is kind of annoying.
Reloading.
Broke an enemy shield.
Unfortunately,
Just a wee
I
scratch.
didn't pick up any health heals. Might be able to get this. Nope. There we go. last two teams. Wow. Sad.
I need some energy on it.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Keep
I
going.
need sniper ammo.
We're already inside the
Well,
ring.
not really sure there's much value in letting you guys sit here and watch this play out. But again, I just want to say thank you for everybody that showed up and watched. Also, I never got to say this, but thank you for 500 subscribers. It is an absolute pleasure to be making YouTube videos. I'm glad that people are enjoying them. Maybe these streams will grow to the point that people actually will watch these as well. But if not, you know, the few people that came and hung out, I really appreciate you guys for doing that. And I hope that you enjoy watching and that you'll come back tomorrow for tomorrow for the next video. With that, I'm hopping off. You guys have a good night. Or day, wherever you might be.